How worthy when I hear that sound behind me. That is a creepy sound. She may be my wife. That is a creepy sound. There are no needles in here. Oh. Two bronze. A stick. Oh. That's why. Hey, Sylvie. Hey, Kristen. Figured I'd take over where you left off on this one. So that goes in there. We need paper. Wait, does it need cloth or paper? Wool cloth. I see. Do I have any wool? I do. Do I have any wool other than that that I could use up? One. Let's look up. Wool. Oh, yeah. Wow, there's a lot of random wool in there. So, that. Someone remind my wife to breathe. She keeps forgetting that. It's a lesson that needs to be done. What did you do wrong? I said hi, Sylvie. What happened? Hi, Sylvie again. Oh, I gotta burn this. This needs to burn. Hold on. The message was deleted? I don't see a deleted message. I see wave to Pack, wave to Kristen, what did I do wrong? That's the two things that I see. If there is something else, then it did not get sent from the computer. And I have a thing that is independent from I use Chatty, so I have something independent from Twitch itself. So it probably did not send. Yeah, I also see good to see the master again. That I do see, yeah. That goes in there, that goes in there. Then we need leather. Leather. No, not that one. There. And this is used. Hey, more wool. Do I have any wool? Cloth. I don't know if I've made it for something else before. No? Okay, just making sure. Okay. Buddy. Hi, buddy. Steel rods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that just takes 1 steel each. So 6. Wait, no, let's look at that. I saw why can you not type? And buddy. So why can you not type in buddy? That was one freaking tree, man. That was a big tree. Wee. Let me up. Oh, those letters are still banned, you, Sylvie. That's what it is. During the Minecraft UHC, I usually keep those I can usually keep UHC banned so people don't spoil stuff, but on accident try and do congratulations or asking what's going on or talking about UHC. Is there a mod in chat that knows how to unban a word? Because I think we're good now. And I have no idea how to do that off the top of my head. I need to bring one of these down there for saplings. So that should answer that question there, Sylvie. Hi, Lukester. They'll be useful for long-term travel. Don't really need it right now, but... Oh, hi. Oh, come and get it. You stop shooting! Should have made an obsidian chest or something like that. That's explosive proof. I should just extend the explosive proof area over to here. I might claim the chunk without making it like loaded. You know what? Let's do that. Hold on. I already did that. There too. That's where the giant tree is going to go. Ah, hi. That's where the giant tree is going to grow again. That tree is massive. It seems to, I think it immobilizes them, but they can still act. They can still act. It's not a world tree, but it's a pretty big tree. One harvest is 7 stacks of wood. Because that's what we got out of it. No, you need to regenerate. We're keeping you here. So I may have left this running the entire time I've been gone. I kind of want to see how we did. Okay, that like doubled. How are we doing on like the iron? We got a whole 7. Well, it's 7. Seven is better than 6. Yeah. Yes, there is a way of getting them in this pack. That. The Void Botanic Miner. It's the way of getting all the things you're not supposed to get yet. You got 157 pages of stuff. You know, just in case you needed every freaking kind of wood in the game. Every freaking kind of wood in the freaking game. What is that a glowing tree? Robust Twilight Oak Sapling. Okay, that's great. It's glowing. Oh, and all their leaves. Because each one needs its own unique leaf. You know, I like how we call these leaves. When really they're blocks of leaves. Since, like, IRL, a leaf is a small, flat-shaped object. And that's just like a mash of leaves put together to look like a piece of green something. It's not really a leaf, but is something similar to a leaf. Bees. A tutorial on bees? Well, okay, I'll go over that really quickly for you, Panda Bear. I can do that. Bees are basically one of the most annoying mod packs in the game as far as trying to get them to do what you want them to do, but they're also one of the most overpowered ones in the game. It translates over to a few other things too, like the trees and stuff like that, which use a similar mechanic. Essentially what you do is you get yourself in the apiaries, right? There's an alveary now. No, it's an apiary. To start with. Yeah, that's actually cheap in this pack. You get yourself 2 types of bees, and you breed them together. And what you get out of the bees determines what becomes the next level. Now, if we look at bee, has like look at common. It'd be a good one to start with. A common is a creation of a meadows and a forest, which are 2 very, very common bees. And if you look at it this way, if you're breeding them normally, when you're breeding a forest bee and a meadow bee, you have a 15% chance of getting the common. And it's like this throughout the whole setup. And every time you do that, you get the new bee. Now, every time you get this bee, you'll get some new properties to that bee. Like once you'll get to the iron bee, and the iron bee will produce combs that you can use to get iron out of them and stuff like that. And it goes with that throughout the thing. But the main thing you're looking at is the breeding. That and that equal that. Now, it does have a 15% chance, so that and that will not always equal that. It will be a combination of the two. Sometimes you'll have one that's like 85-15 or something like that, and you'll like have a forest meadows and a meadows forest and stuff like that. You can still breed them constantly and breed them and see if you can finally get that. But that's essentially how it works. The thing is, it's really, really, really slow. And if I was going to do anything with bees again, I would go with Gendistry, which basically takes all the luck out of it, attaches power to it, and mutagen, which you get by grinding down bees, the extra ones, which you end up getting thousands of anyway. Actually, the mutagen... No, that's to get the genetics of the mutagen. I think comes from glowstone, right? Yeah. And you just put the 2 together, and instead of having a 15% chance, it just spits it out. Now you have an advantage of the current state of bees, because in the old bees, in Agrarian Skies 1, for instance, JEI sucked. Where when you're trying to figure out how to get to a bee, good luck. Your only guide was other guides on the internet, because the actual guide in game was horrible. There was nothing that told you in game how to get to a bee. It was really, really bad. And it's not that NEI or or anything back then was bad. It's that nobody took the time to write all that crap, because it was a lot of stuff. And it's just improved so much over time because it's become such a popular mod. I could go ahead and I could look up drone for, let's go ahead and say, what if I really wanted a shadowed drone, or a shadowed bee? All I need to do is click on said drone, and it'll tell me the line of things that we're going to need to go through to get it. So bees are no longer a bunch of guesswork. Bees are not hard. You just need it. They're a drone. They take a long time to get from A to B to A to B. The other thing that you really also need to know is you need to constantly breed them to pull out certain traits. Like a lot of them will have the extra trait of like causing you damage, or making you slow, or blowing you up. And you're going to have to breed that out of it. If you do Gendistry, it's entirely possible to make... let's look at Gendistry. By making these things, the bee samples, by just taking the bees that you've previously made and running them through a little cycling thingy, they'll pop out these things randomly for each one of them. Well, by randomly, I mean they'll pop out their traits at random in these little things. And let's say you want the trait of nothing for extra effects. In other words, you do not want them to blow you up. Then you can breed that trait out, apply that trait to one of these things, a genetic template, and then you apply that genetic template to the bee. As long as you apply it to both the bee and the queen or the princess and the drone, then every single time that bee breeds, it will never blow you up. And then you just let it go through the process of breeding again until you go through the whole thing. Yeah, that's basically it. There's not... Bee breeding is not hard. It's just tedious. There's nothing difficult about bee breeding. As long as you have all the time in the world, you're good. Just need all the time in the world, you know. Yeah, it's not difficult, Panda. It's especially with Gendustry, it's not difficult at all. In fact, the machines for Gendustry themselves are not that expensive. As long as the mod pack doesn't make them expensive. Their apiary itself is actually also really good. It's, of course, expensive in this because everything's freaking expensive in this. But the apiary for Gendustry itself is also a wonder. You can... some bees... the other thing that with bees is that they like to be in a certain environment. Some like swamp... one of the traits you want to pull out of, and get into with the bee as soon as possible as well. Basically, you're going to have one of these that as soon as you get a new bee, you then run that bee through this genetic template to get all the good traits on there and all the bad traits off of it. For instance, you're going to want a bee that can work in the dark, that doesn't really care if it's underground. You're going to want a bee that doesn't care that it's not in the middle of the end or in hell or whatever it is like that, because the bees will randomly care about individual things. But basically, biome. They want to be in the right biome. When I said they don't care if they're underground, that's a stony bee. The stony bees they'll work underground because they're stone bees. They're from caves. Other ones will desire to be in a swamp because they're swampy bees and they don't want to be anywhere that's not like humid and stuff like that. You could breed that out, but you will need to breed that out on your own. I mean, but until you could do that. The apiary can be adjusted with these things so that it doesn't matter what biome you're in. You just add one of these upgrade things and it changes it to the biome that they want. That's why whenever you see anybody do bee breeding nowadays, it's bee breeding with Gendustry, because it doesn't matter if you're not sitting in the middle of a frickin' swamp. You can breed the bee. And sometimes that you almost have to do that because a lot of the bees won't breed unless they're because they're both from like two completely different areas, and you need to breed like an end bee and a hell bee, and you can't be in both. You need to change the genetics of one of them and then have the other one like not there. You know, it's yeah, they're not. That's I guess that would be the other complicated part. But that whole complication comes down to making the perfect one of these genetic templates. Once you have the perfect genetic template that removes the need for a biome and removes any of the negative effects, that you just immediately apply that whenever you get a new bee and you're good. It's, yeah, like I said, it's not hard. It's, yeah. I guess that was the other major thing that would probably get in your way. If you're not using Gendustry, it's a lot harder. I'm not even going to get into all the little stuff for not using Gendustry. I've done it without Gendustry. I'm not... no. I had to do it without Gendustry in... what was the Age of Engineering? Age of Engineering did not have Gendustry. I suggested if Good and Arcus wanted to do the whole following it to the end thing, to add Gendustry to their games, because they were not going to be able to get through trying to breed up bees vanilla style, because it sucks. You're not too smart on how to set up power? Well, that's an entirely separate issue entirely. Entirely. I said entirely twice for it initially, in case you missed that. Because I entirely said entirely. Yeah, that is something where you just need to be playing this long enough to know how to... I mean, honestly, bees are like... They're not tier 1 modding material. They're like... They're not beginners modding, but they're also not expert modding. They're like mid-tier modding. I would suggest starting with, if you don't do a whole lot with modded, I would start with a simpler pack that focuses on thermal expansion, Ender IO, and the such, so you can get used to stuff like power. And if you get one that has a whole questing line, better for it. If you can get one with get a good mod pack that has a good startup with thermal expansion and Ender IO and the like, and a friend to do it with, you're set. But like I said, as much as I hate bees, and I do, because I've had to do them in vanilla, and doing vanilla bees is the biggest pain in the ass that you could ever possibly think of. But as much as I hate bees, I do admit they are really powerful. If you get, especially with Gendustry, you could basically have they're like, it's just like how mystical agriculture allows you to have every single type of ore available on a plant that's just constantly growing, except you have it in bee form. And there's a lot more of them, including like potion effects and experience orbs and, well, freaking everything can be done with like some kind of a bee something. So I'll admit it. Bees are strong. Just keep them the frick away from me. Annie. Vanilla bees are nothing like modded bees. Well, yeah. So, I'm looking at this. First of all, I still want to finish it. I know there's still so much stuff that we need to be getting done. Now that I have a lovely set of armor, though, I'm feeling a lot more confident. I'm much happier. Even if the boots are, well... They don't exactly match right now, but I don't really care. Let's go ahead and just... We need a pair of boots that will look fancy with those. So let me look at boot. What kind of fancy boots will go really good with this armor that I can just kind of pop on real quick and just use for aesthetics? Because I'll be honest, I might just make them appear on me. Oh, what are these? Hardened leather boots. Dragon scale boots. Those would... Actually, those wouldn't look good at all. Sheep disguise boots. Hover boots. I kind of remember those. Steel leaf boots. Pneumatic boots. Camouflage boots. Camouflage boots? Leather boots and camouflage dye and camouflage boots. Camouflage boots. Do nothing. Well, yeah, you're going to be really, really busy there, Sylvie. I understand that. And power to you, Sylvie. Living boots, sentient boots. Oh, these would go perfect. Obsidian boots. How do I make those? Actually, sure. Okay, we get some obsidian. Where the frick am I? Okay. Purely for aesthetics. Yeah, those are fine. Those are just fine. Nice and cheap and easy. So does that mean you're not going to be able to stay tonight? Or does that mean that you're not going to be here for... This is like your last time for a while? Okay, but I gotta look at... I want to camouflage all the sides of that thing. I also want to make it so that I don't have to keep jumping up and down into them. But I also don't want to care. I also don't want to add a lot more stuff to that thing because it's already pretty visually intensive. Okay, put this away. We're done with boot. Done with boot. Sylvie's a person who's on the front lines with all of this stuff, so... Well, I don't know which area is specifically, but it doesn't surprise me of any area being on lockdown right now. What do I want to do next? Actually, let's see. What could I do? We already have a decent pair of armor. I got a decent sword. Very decent sword. This is a freaking awesome sword. We could work on Carl. I kind of want to work on Carl. What can we do to Carl? We can make Carl unbreaking now. I wonder if Carl would break the way that he needs to break if I did it right. I remember in the past, in order to make Carl the best that he can be, we gave Carl bone, and the bone would fracture Carl. But when Carl was fractured, he did more damage. So then you applied the reinforcement, and the reinforcement made it so Carl was stuck on one durability, and the fracture was spectacular. I don't know if we want to do that, though. That was the first? Wow. Yeah, a lot has changed since then. That was weird. Well, you have your front, Sylvie. Unfortunately, my front is oddly enough to keep doing what it is that I do to try and distract the masses when they're stuck inside. My job is to keep having fun and keep people, like, settled. And tell them to wash their frickin' hands. Because that seems to be the thing lately. I mean, what people don't wash their frickin' hands, man? I don't understand. So if I want to apply unbreaking, this we can do. This we can do. This we can do. This we can do. We need to advance Botania to the runic altar. We need to get mana powder. And then we're good. This we can do. Okay, let's advance to Botania. Okay. So, back to the white magic. It says there's something that's done here. Is that right? Yeah, you're done. Vine Ball. When thrown from the player's hand, it creates a vine ladder. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not completing that right now. This goes down the astral sorcery route. We're not doing that yet. We're going to stick here. Okay, redstone root. Redstone root is used in many crafting recipes within the mod. Did you already find redstone? Yeah, game. Yeah, I found redstone, thanks. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm going down there. I should probably go in here. Because I left this running the entire time I was gone, and I'm betting there's a little bit of paper to take out. A very little bit of paper to take out. I was expecting this to be packed. Maybe this doesn't run while I'm gone. Okay. No books up here, or down here. Creepy. steal your tools? Frick, that's so annoying. What's wrong with people? Nice. I think it's you? No. Yeah, you. Frick. Okay. That. Two sticks and two string. Wait. 4 sticks. Aww. Dude, that really freaking disappointed me. That would have been really, really useful. Fine. Don't still freaking touch me. Oh, tree grew again. Did I mention that it's big? There's the spruce. There's the sequoia. Spruce. Sequoia. I think it's actually taller than I am right now. Of course we've seen bigger. This is a mod in Minecraft. You've always seen bigger. But this is still pretty big. 298. I want to remember that for later on because I want to come back and see just how close it was to the height that I was at. 298. That was not what I meant at all. I need shears, don't I? Do I have shears on me? No. I was looking at the Z coordinate when the actual coordinate of height is Y. There we go. Now I gotta look at it again. Okay, shears. $119. Yeah, that's actually taller than I am when I stand there. That's a tall freaking tree. Who's Rochester? You're right on Chester. The living chest. You think I would name my living chest? No, no. First of all, I don't like saying my city very much. Even though it's part of the P.O. boxes that people can send stuff to, I'd rather it be more difficult for trolls to be trolling. What is the name of the okay, hold on. I can look this up really quick. Because I have the Don't Starve wiki right here, okay. Not that one. Is it this one? No, not that one. Oh, there it is. Hutch. I would name him hutch. No, we've already been talking about it here, Sylvia. It's fine. In Don't Starve Together, and Don't Starve, coincidentally, because they both have caves, you have multiple different types of Chester. Chester is the one in the original game and in Reign of Giants. In Hamlet, there is one. It's a giant, bulbous, flightless bird, I think, that just opens its giant mouth and lets you put stuff in it. The other one is in Shipwrecked. It's a pelican that can transform. The transforming pelican can transform into a fire-breathing pelican, which doesn't make a lot of sense, and I would not suggest getting, as fire likes to spread and Don't Starve. And finally, there is the last one. The one that you can get in the caves. The one where if you apply if you put something in it in a certain time and all that stuff, it becomes a luminous Chester type thing called Hutch. And Hutch glows. Sylvia, I don't know why you would think that you wouldn't be missed. On the one hand, as far as I'm concerned, somebody was here yesterday or 3 years ago and the same thing to me. Normally, I don't. At least for the most part, for 99% of the people, I can't remember when somebody was last here. And to me, a day is a week, is a month, is a year, is a decade. It's just, hi, how you doing? And I'll treat you exactly the same as I did last time, because you're still permitted here, you're still welcome, and I remember it like it was yesterday, because as far as my brain is concerned, it was. I'm an idiot. On the other hand, Sylvie, you're kind of here a lot, and I'll probably you will be noticed to not be here. Come on, Hutch. Oh, you're not gonna go through the door. Okay, we need to get Hutch. And now you are Hutch. Keep the feather. Now let's see. We want redstone. First, functional flower. The easiest functional flower to make is the Bellathorn. It will utilize mana from a nearby mana pool to hurt mobs, but not the players around it. I don't care. To be totally honest. Why is it making me make a Bellathorn? Well. Three red, 2 cyan, and a red stone thingy, okay. I don't leave any seeds over here. Well, frick. Oh, that was loud today. That's why I thought that was already turned up. Okay. Makes sense. Duh. Give me the living rock. I mean, they're all pretty cheap stuff, but... I can't do this one until I got mana-infused metal. Mana-infused ore is mainly used in the pulverized form to produce mana powder. You can find this ore in the Twilight Forest. 9 to 27. Okay. I got a couple, but I might as well just go get some more anyway. Thanks, jerk. Frick! That's not terrifying at all. Let's go west. Oh, that. Hammer time. As I thought. Cobble must be added. Kind of curious to see what other stuff is down here. There's some. It's also sparkly. There you are. Oh, frick. Bauxite. So far, these are normal. Osmium. I mean, honestly, what can I do with this right now? Until I have that, bauxite is completely useless. Good place for getting sticks, though. Okay. Am I out of torches? I am. I seem to remember we're going to need these at some point in the near future anyways. Let me go ahead and grab some of those. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Funny I see Arctic but not Cobalt. Every time I wonder if I should be using so much lapis to make the fortune of my tools so good, stuff like that. I'm wondering if it's a good idea to be using all this because I'm gonna be using up all my lapis. And then I remember every single time I go mining, I find a crap ton of lapis. We don't need an iron hoe, thank you. Amongst other things, but especially that. Okay. Rude. You have fun up there. Oh, I just got rid of all this. Hi. Watching you.
It's creepy.
It's not creepy. You're doing exercises. I'm just watching my wife do exercising. It's not creepy if it's my wife. Stop creeping on your wife, it's creepy. They're calling me creepy, hun.
You can watch me anytime, baby.
That's what you're waiting for.
If a man can't creep on his wife, who can he creep on?
That's a good sentiment.
Is he supposed to save it for his mistress?
Oh, that's who said it. Thanks, Crispy.
Well, no, I was kind of directly responded to Ryu. Preferably no one, Chris?
What? You want to forget? I knew.
Maybe we should do 4 times as many tonight since we're not doing anything tomorrow. I could show you the workout I was going to give you.
You haven't been doing them at night anyway.
I already did my workout tonight. Thank you very much.
Ma has nothing on her calendar tomorrow. She'll fall asleep.
Okay, good. We're gonna go see my mom tomorrow.
I have to call Wegmans. I thought they were going to refill the rest of my medicine today, but I didn't get any text. So I have to call tomorrow if they haven't done it by the time I'm back from the midlet run.
After...
Oh, I know that. Just saying, I have to make that call too. Excuse me. need to move the mic now. Honey, what's the most ground you've mentioned of all time? The shovel. Totally didn't hear that. Excuse you, pack rat.
Right. Yeah.
Didn't you hear the elephant go running over there?
Uh-huh.
One of my grandpas legit said that.
Miniature elephants running through the room. I remember you saying that. Did you just move the mic away?
Yes, after the fact.
Well, stop moving it away. Well, you're planning on doing another one? Maybe.
No.
Why did you hesitate?
For the record, I was stopped on my way to go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, and get ready for bed. So it ain't my fault. I'm sad about you. I'm sad about you.
I'm pretty sure it's a lesser concern compared to what's going on in the world right now.
I know. Because I was looking at Tiny too, and it's really neat seeing all the things that are, good to do.
Well, it's not going to be our last time going.
I know. I knew I'd get you with the whole, I'm going to take a week off for a staycation. I knew I'd get you with the staycation. Anyway. Have you seen the St. Patrick's Day emotes?
No.
That's a bearded.
Oh, additions to the emotes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone's got to put that on Reginald.
And see, look.
You have a beard.
Yep.
The hat is perfectly in place for the dog.
Yeah, there's some fun ones.
Well, spend some time with my wife. You need good sleep. We gotta get up early.
And drive.
I know. You sleep good. I'll see you sometime. I won't be overly stupid. I mean, I'm starting to get a little bit dozy anyways. I might just go ahead and do some Hearthstone and wrap it up at some point in the near future.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Exercise is done. So
Sultana, I have an alarm that Hunt set on my phone that says take your melatonin at 12:30, and at 1 o'clock I have an alarm that says now don't be stupid, which means go to bed.
leave it says stop being stupid.
Stop being stupid. Excuse me, it says stop being stupid.
Stop being stupid because you're still up at 1 and you know you're not coming to bed.
Thank you for correcting that, Hunt. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So I kind of want a new game now. Someone shared it as a joke in one of our Discords, and now I want it. It's a game that lasts 400 days. I want this game. I know it's probably shared as a meme because I like to take my time on games. I like to do really long things and stuff like that. But now I really want the game. It looks interesting. I would probably spend way too many streams on it. Was that the game? The longing. Looks interesting. Well, to be fair, the game can be sped up. I don't know how quick, but I know the game can be sped up. Did I mention this is good armor? There was a kobold quest? I'm not lost, you're lost. There it is. Hi. Here. There's a lot more dirt and caves in the Twilight. Only 8? Frick. There was another one. Was kind of expecting him to teleport up to my button. Okay, well I'm glad it didn't find me. Where you can find Ezo here? I don't see any. I mean, you can, just means I didn't see any. It looks like if I wanted to avoid caves, I went in the wrong direction. I should have like looked at this. I mean, if I turned here and went straight that way, it looks like it'd actually be safe for a little while. Or if from home, if I went north instead. But this way... Oh, you got a death wish. Okay, gotcha. Where did all you guys come from, man? Let's try going that way. I'll light it in a minute. Okay. Go a little further. Yeah, this is Much, much better. What's that? Oh, these are here. The actual addition caves are here. Okay. I'll let you know if that's the first diamond I've seen. Okay. Aha. You could have used a few of your friends in there. Thank you. Suggest that to EA. Have a good day, Scubble. Okay. Okay, that was fun. Now we're gonna go do something slightly different. Oh, wait. Not that one. I'm just going to chuck the 6. What was that last bit? Can we just make a bunch of this stuff? $10 minutes? Listen, you. If you've not been paying attention to the stream and had the pack at hand, 10 minutes is the amount of time that makes to make the amount of time it takes to make a toast sandwich. 10 minutes is not the appropriate amount of time that it takes to make something out of dragon's breath in a complex alloy. But you go ahead and think it took 10 minutes instead of 2 days. It make me feel better. Make me feel like I know what I'm doing or something. Yeah, 10 minutes is the time it takes to load the pack. Yeah, that's a good. That's another good example. Oh, I make things slow. Mm-hmm. The pack doesn't make things slow at all. It's me. I make them slower, but I don't make them that slow. There it is. So I remember the last time that we went into this place to get some gold, because I was low. And I didn't know that when I tried going into this place, I would not have a good time. It was a pain. And it was more of a pain because it's the combination of spiders and skeletons at the same time. The spiders aren't so bad, except it's the itty-bitty spiders that slow you down and get you stuck in webs because the game hates you. The skeletons wouldn't be so bad, except they're shooting you while you're dealing with the spiders. Now, this is all based... I know he's behind me. Yeah, huh? Carl says hi. Wise decision. Don't play Carl like that. No, Carl doesn't speak yet. Right there. Now, it's all based on a giant area that is completely filled to the brim. Actually, let me go back up here again for a second. With, like, a dozen different spawners. How tall is this frickin' tree? You know what? Screw it. Go away, tree. You're in the way. I don't even need you. You're just in the way. I'll keep a stack because that will be my emergency backup wood right now. But I don't need any of this other stuff. I just need... Yeah, okay, there we go. That gives me line of sight to the sky. That's good. Okay. Anyways, it's based on spawners, right? That thing lights everything in a 32-block radius around it. Spawners don't work good in light. Trying to find... Did it just blow up the light? You little bugger! Well, frick. Or, well, obviously you're spawning from somewhere. Okay. What the frick is that? deeper. Will you freaking hold still? I've come to a decision with this area. We're wrecking it. I can't see anything. So we're bringing it down to one level. It's also angered me. Okay. Well, at least I haven't gotten to the point where I'm just going to leave this area, come back with a bunch of EFLNs, and just shoot. I'm not quite that mad yet. Getting there, though. Getting there. No hiding. Okay, so obviously there's still a skeleton spawner in here somewhere. Ooh. You done? I particularly like the whole place one torch and have everything disappear thing. I think that would have been a lot easier. Fine. Okay, where is it? Mm-hmm. Oh, we're still going, huh? Okay. Chase you for once. How'd that feel? Okay. I feel much better about myself. I didn't level the place to the ground. Still kind of tempted to. Remind me to do what thing? Oh, that frickin' does it. No, you can suffer slowly. Dag! Yeah, but I couldn't even get him to suffer slowly. That's good enough. Well, technically, no, I didn't say that. I said that I was gonna wrap it up soon and do some Hearthstone to wrap up the night. Which I think we're gonna do. I didn't actually need to get anything there from that area. I just wanted to light it up, and then we can go back later on when we actually need something from that area. All right, let's head on out. We'll do one run. Hearthstone. What are we gonna call it? It just felt weird to do only like a 2-hour stream. Well, that'll close out all the time.